The National Three Peaks Challenge is one of the toughest, most well-known UK adventure challenges and consists of climbing the three highest mountains in England, Scotland and Wales over a 24-hour period. That's the equivalent of a marathon distance of trekking, but to the top of three mountain peaks totaling almost 3,000 meters above sea level. It's the most popular challenge that we operate in the UK, and we have a fleet of 3 vehicles that are utilised almost every weekend from May to October. The challenge starts at either Chester train station, Glasgow Airport or Glasgow train station, where you board your minibus and head up to the Scottish Highlands, where you will stay overnight in either a hotel or hostel. The following morning, after breakfast, you will start the climb on Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in Scotland, standing at 1,344 metres above sea level. Once you have summited Scotland's highest, you then descend to the minibus and transfer to the Lake District, where you will attempt to summit Scafell Pike, the highest mountain in England, standing 978 metres tall, and will trek through the evening and the night with head torches to light the way until you reach the summit and back down again, where you jump back into the minibus and drive to Snowdonia in Wales. By now, early morning on day 3, you will start the climb of Snowdon, the third and final mountain of the challenge, the highest in Wales, standing at 1,085 metres tall. The minibus will then drive you back to Chester train station, where you can start your journey home. The difficulty of the challenge should not be underestimated, as you'll be taking on the 3 highest mountains in the UK, back to back, having lost one night's sleep and travelling between mountains on the bus. We have a professional fleet of 3 high-quality minibuses, fitted with reclining seats, seat belts and USB chargers. Each vehicle has a capacity of 14 participants, and by operating your own private group on the challenge, you are committing to all 14 places. The vehicles pull a trailer, meaning that all of the baggage and any equipment can go in the back, leaving more room for participants to stretch out in the bus. With so much time traveling between the mountains, relative comfort is a must. The challenges are led by professional, experienced, and qualified mountain leaders who will be with you throughout the challenge. Each minibus will be allocated 2 leaders on each mountain who trek with you every step of the way. They will do everything to help you complete the challenge and have a great time doing it. The leaders will do a safety briefing between each mountain to prepare you for the next challenge. We have professional drivers who will transfer you to and from each mountain and who will drive according to driver regulations, meaning that at certain times they will be required to take a break, and at a certain point during the challenge, they will swap with another driver, because there are only so many hours they can drive in a 24-hour period. This ensures your safety on a challenge that will involve multiple long journeys. Accommodation is included on the first night in Ben Nevis, in either a hotel or hostel depending on your requirements and availability. 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches are included, and for the dinners, we will stop en route to the mountains at a service station where you can pick something up to suit your taste. Other companies try to complete the entire challenge in 24 hours, including driving between the mountains, but this just encourages people to drive fast to make up time, which is neither safe or good for the local communities. We operate the challenge by counting only the time on the mountains. As the standard driving time between all 3 mountains is approximately 9.5 hours, this gives you 14.5 hours to summit the mountains to complete the challenge in 24 hours. This, along with the professional vehicles and drivers, is a far safer way to operate the challenge. We will create a dedicated challenge webpage for your challenge and a trip notes PDF of all the same information in print format. This includes an overview section with event highlights, a description of the challenge, and a promotional video. The more detailed day-by-day itinerary with timings, distances, and descriptions of terrain, the costs involved, and the funding options, along with what's included. And finally, all of the essential info that participants will need to know about, like food and drink, accommodation, toilets, level of difficulty, fitness training, and so on. We provide a booking portal for people to book on to join the challenge, so we can capture their dietary requirements, medical history, allergies, and other crucial information to help us support them on the challenge. And once successfully booked on, each participant will get access to a personalized account area. Here, we provide support for fundraising, fitness training, clothing and equipment, and lots of other resources to help prepare people for the challenge. Rest assured, we will support you and your team right the way through the recruitment and challenge preparation process, and of course, the challenge itself. Please contact us at info@charitychallenge.com or call 020-8346-0500 if you would like to discuss more about our National Three Peaks Challenges.